Pins him down. What a play. Mike Osai couldn't make it, and that is your ball game.
The Skyhawks are going to the playoff. It's an away pass is intercepted by Aaron Arrington. 45-40, 30-20. Aaron Arrington, take him home. And a step on, and a touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the new NFL rushing record leader. Has caught first down. What a move! J.R. Sim, get out of here! The doctor is in for the touchdown.
Spread out, Tyree, short drop, hits Jalen Miller, touchdown! Touchdown Sparrows, and they strike again.
Junior disrespecting St. Louis inside the 15 and down to the 10. His mama felt that one. He is going to go for it. Wavy Jr.'s pass is caught. Oh my goodness. Pass is caught by Prince Escobar.
He's going to go. A.J. Barnes has changed the facet of this game by scoring on a punt return. Tallahassee takes the lead back.
Texas, we are live on YouTube. The SFL Playoffs, game number 2 from Mullenex Oil Field in Dallas, Texas. The Mexico City Aztecs will be facing off against the hometown Dallas Ruffnecks. My name is Eric Vinson. I am going to be your play-by-play commentator for today's game. Welcome to Texas. We will get you set off for game number 2 here of our quadruple header. Live on YouTube. We'll get you down to the coin toss and get things ready to go.
You guys ready? How you been?
Gentlemen, please make your call.
Give us tails.
Tails it is.
We want the ball.
The Savages have won the toss and select to receive.
The Ruffnecks will kick off to start the game. Go ahead and look up to the upper right-hand corner of the screen. That is our fresh new graphics for the SFL playoffs. Game number 2. Are you ready? Let's go! From inside the 10-yard line, Chris Davis is going to bring it out to the 30, dragging defenders along. He'll eventually get brought down. And that is where the Mexico City Aztecs will take over. Coached by Ramos Lynn. Traveled just up the border into the good old US of A from our neighbors down in Mexico. Ajamu Afalabi is one of the linebackers you will see on defense later on, but for now we have Matt Wilson handing it off to Ray Bentley. He will get a couple yards to start off the game, and that brings up to second down. We are getting a look at all of the stars over in the upper right-hand corner. Once again, these are our fresh new graphics for the playoffs. Glad to have everyone aboard. Matt Wilson is your quarterback. Ray Bentley is your running back in the backfield. Number 27. 4 wide receivers in this formation for Wilson. Pump fakes over to the right-hand side. Got a man. First down. Caught by K.L. Barrett. And he will give his team, looks like he got his feet in bounds, and Ramos Lynn is going to make an early challenge here.
The Savages are challenging.
I thought for certain that he had got his feet in bounds, and obviously Ramos Lynn feels the same way, so he is going to throw the red challenge flag out there. We'll get a second look here.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete. The catch was made prior to going out of bounds.
And looks like the ruling on the field will be overturned.
Timeout. Third down.
That will be a first down. No, they'll mark him just short of first down yardage. So third and very, very short for Mexico City here. K.L. Barrett, Chris Davis, Richard Montague, your wide receivers, along with Isaac Perez at tight end for this Mexico City offense. Handoff to Bentley, first down yardage. And more as he's dragging defenders out to the 44-yard line. They'll go a little no huddle here. Wilson over the middle, caught. First down yardage once again. That's Richard Montague. Once again, Mexico City hurrying up to the line, trying to catch this Dallas defense a little off guard. Wilson over the middle again. This time it's dropped. Isaac Perez was the intended receiver on the play. Once again, going a little no huddle. Wilson short drop. Flings it over the middle. They're going to call that a fumble. I'm not sure why they would call that on that play. Perez is able to get on top of the ball. And now Dallas is going to have a turn with the red challenge flag.
Are challenging whether the player had possession prior to the fumble.
It did not look anywhere close to a completed pass, if you're asking me. Looked like it was just completely dropped. But we'll see what the referee has to say.
After review, the receiver did have possession. It is therefore ruled a fumble. The rider
And looks like it will be a successful challenge on both sides of the ball early on in this ball game to start things off. Dallas in the all black with the gray with the gray number, and gray accents. Mexico City with the traditional colors of Mexico, red, green, and white. So Matt Wilson and company will have a 3rd and 10 here. He will pass over to the right-hand side. Had a man. K.L. Barrett was not able to locate it. Could not reel in the catch. And that's going to be a 4th down. So 2 early challenges in this first quarter of action. One from either side. But in the end, it results in a punt for Mexico City. Dallas will get the ball deep in their own territory. We'll see what Mexico City can do, see if Lopez can pin them back deep. Good hang time. Is going to bounce at about the 5-yard line and trickle back towards the 1. Unbelievable. What a kick by Lopez. Able to pin him back at the 1-yard line. So Dallas is going to have extremely difficult field position after that wonky punt is somehow able to stay out of the end zone. Macc Wavy Jr., who won a championship with Minneapolis last season, he takes over at quarterback, hands it off to Mike Davis. Mike Davis able to weave his way past the first down marker, able to give his able to give his team a little bit of breathing room. As we get a look at some of the other Dallas Ruffnecks user players up in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, Davius Reed at wide receiver, along with Prince Escobar and Jonathan Concord. Mike Davis is your running back, who gets the handoff again, able to sidestep a defender and make it out to the 16-yard line. Robert Dobbs is the kick returner and the final wide receiver for this Dallas Roughneck offense. So 2nd and 6 for Wavy Jr. as he has 4 wide receivers and Davis in his backfield. Davis will get the handoff. He'll go up the middle for first down yardage and more. Tackle made on the play by Carlo Montero coming up from his safety spot. First down for the Roughnecks. Great blocking up front by that Roughneck offensive line. And then Mike Davis just does the rest. Gets out of one tackler and is dragged down eventually by Montero. And getting a look at this defense for the Aztecs, Christoph Montero is the corner, along with Aaron Arrington. Ajamu Afalabi at linebacker, number 94, along with Montero at safety, and Pablo Zamora at his strong safety spot. Hand off to Davis once again. He will only get about 1 or 2 this time. There's a Jamu Afalabi in there on the stop, among others. And that will bring us 2nd and long. Storyline of the game, Dallas has the number 3 passing offense in the SFL going up against the number 11 passing defense for Mexico City. So we will see if that has any bearing on the game today as Macc Wavy Jr. slings it out to the right-hand side for a gain of about 6, it looks like. Prince Escobar out there with the catch. 3rd and very short. Both of these teams were in the playoffs last year as well, able to build, trying to see if they can build on their early success. 3rd down for Wavy Jr. has time. He's going to throw it across to the left-hand side. The receiver had to come back. That's going to be a bad spot for them. They'll give him no gain, I believe. Jonathan Concord had to come back and grab it. In fact, they're going to give him a loss of 1 on the play. So each team will trade punts as Chris Davis is back to receive the kick from the Ruffnecks special teams. Mexico City will presumably have decent field position if they can get a return out of this. Chris Davis able to spin out of 1 tackle, dragged down at about the 43-yard line. And they will start off with decent field position to start the game. Excuse me, to start this 2nd drive. Matt Wilson, your quarterback. Username is Xanthos in Discord. Plenty of career yardage under his belt, as he once led the once Santa Fe Gorillas, now the Mexico City Aztecs. He will pass, short pass over the middle, and that's Isaac Perez. We'll call it a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9. On defense, this Dallas Ruffnecks team lines up like this. Corners, Richie Williams and A.J. Lacoste. T. Cabell, the ever-dangerous defensive lineman, number 96 in the trenches. Heath McDaniel Sr. is your linebacker, number 52, as that pass is caught over the middle. Chris Davis with the catch by Matt Wilson. With the catch from Matt Wilson, excuse me. Little no huddle again as Ray Bentley gets a handoff. Spin move, only a couple. And Mexico City will reset. Julius O'Neill and the interception leader for the SFL, Troy LaShaw, are the safeties for the Ruffnecks. Another handoff for Bentley. This time he goes nowhere. Brought down by the defensive lineman on the Ruffnecks. No huddle again for Wilson. Wilson able to get rid of the ball just before T. Cabell was coming in to eat his lunch. T. Cabell had the scent on good old Mac Wilson, and he was able to get rid of the ball just before he got in there for the sack. So once again, this will bring up a 4th down. Fast and furious here from the Mexico City Aztec offense, but they've stalled out at roughly the same field position both times. Another great punt by Mexico City. This time it's going to crawl into the end zone. Probably should have grabbed it just before it managed to get there. But another great punt by Lopez. As we get a look at Wavy Jr.'s numbers. Macc Wavy Jr. with over 8,000 career yards in the regular season. As I mentioned before, he led the Minneapolis Maulers to a championship last season before they were folded. Now here in Dallas, he hands it off to Mike Davis, who gets swallowed up in the backfield. Ajumu Afalabi was in there on the stop. The linebacking core for Mexico City was able to get in the backfield in a hurry and stop Mike Davis before he could make any damage. 2nd and 11 for Dallas. Macc Wavy Jr. able to get rid of the ball, throws a duck, tipped around, almost intercepted. The secondary had their mitts all over. It looks like Sanchez was finally the one that had the best chance. Intended for Davius Reed, but that was a duck of a pass, thanks to the hit by Afalabi. Zamora able to poke it free initially, but it falls helplessly to the turf. Looks like we got 28 watching right now. 13 likes. Let's go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, guys. Game 2 of our quadruple header of playoff action as Macc Wavy Jr. throws it into quadruple coverage, including the referee, who gets knocked down on the play. That'll bring up 4th and long. Dallas will have to punt once again. The last game against Dallas, Afalabi had a pick 6, a 47-yard pick 6, to go with 9 tackles. He also had a fumble recovery as well. Mexico City almost gets there and blocks the punt, but Dallas able to get it away. Chris Davis fields it, but he slings down. He gets slinged down at about the 47 or 48-yard line. We'll see where they spot that. So Matt Wilson will come back out onto the field with his offense. Three wide receivers towards the top of the screen with Ray Bentley in the backfield. Wilson will pass over to the left-hand side. Good play on defense as that's knocked down, intended for K.L. Barrett. Troy LaShaw, I believe, was out there in coverage as he yammers a little bit to Barrett as they both go back to their respective huddles. A decent passing offense from this Mexico City squad as they average about 275 yards a game. However, Dallas certainly has the upper hand when it comes to passing offense. Wilson will sling it off left-hand side, caught, minimal gain. Chris Davis on the reception. That'll only be a gain of about 4, which I think was a generous spot. I would have only given him about 3. 3rd down for the Aztecs. Defensive struggle so far as neither team able to get into good field position and put some points on the board. 4 down linemen, 3 backers for the Ruffnecks. Wilson will pass on 3rd down. Over to the right, swatted down. Great play out there by McDaniel Sr. And Mexico City is going to have to punt the ball once again. Heath McDaniel Sr. tied his career high with 9 tackles against Mexico City the last time that they played, all the way back in week number 3. Good hang time on the kick by Lopez. This time it'll be fielded by Dobbs. Dobbs brings it out a couple yards to about the 15-yard line. And Dallas will once again try and see if they can get some points on the board. No one able to break through as of yet. However, the game is still young. It was a knockdown, drag-out fight the last time that these two teams played, back and forth and back and forth. Eventually, it ended up being a 30-27 victory for the Ruffnecks when they were down in Mexico City at Estadio Azteca. Pass for Macc Wavy Jr. Mike Davis is able to break out about the, what is it, the 20-yard line over there, about 4 or 5 yards. I mentioned that Afalabi scored first with that interception return for a touchdown. Batistuta added 4 field goals, excuse me. But it was not enough as the Ruffnecks took the victory. 2nd and 5. Pass is caught for first down yardage. That's Jonathan Concord. We have not called his name yet today as Afolabi was in coverage. Great catch by Jonathan Concord will give his team first down yardage. Just about 3 minutes to go as we look up at that beautiful scoreboard up at the upper right-hand corner. Macc Wavy Jr. will throw it out to the right-hand side. That is caught. About a 4-yard gain. Escobar out there with the catch. Both of these teams were in the playoffs last season. Dallas lost in the conference finals to the eventual champion Louisville Wolfpack, Louisville Wolfpack were undefeated up until that point. Minneapolis won the championship last season, The Santa Fe Gorillas, which was what the Aztecs wore beforehand, that's a huge pass over the middle, caught. First down yardage for Davius Reed. Before I'm even able to finish this thought, Reed comes up with a huge catch, and finally one of these offenses breaks through. Most touchdowns on the team with 7. And the speedy wideout is able to give his team first down yardage and move them into Aztec territory. Macc Wavy Jr. in the gun. He has 4 wide receivers with Davis next to him. Short drop. He'll sling it over to the left-hand side. Almost swatted down, but this time it's first down yardage for Concord once again. Sanchez trying to make the big play and swat down the ball. Was not able to get there in time as Concord makes it out for first down yardage. First down, Dallas. From about the 30-yard line into field goal territory. A short pass over to Concord once again, somehow able to get about 8 yards as he has 4 catches already in this first quarter of play. Second and short, about a minute and a half left to play in this opening quarter of action. Second game of our quadruple header of playoff action here on YouTube. Under center, Wavy Jr. will hand it off to Davis. Davis just short of first down yardage. Afolabi in there on the stop, along with Carlo Montero. Third and very, very short for the hometown Dallas Ruffnecks. 3 down linemen for the Aztecs. Extra defensive back to cover the 4 wide receiver set. Davis will instead get a handoff, and a great play by Afolabi as he dives in there and prevents Mike Davis from getting anywhere close to the line of scrimmage. What a play by the backer. Loss of 1 on the play, and Dallas will line up for a field goal. No, excuse me. Offense is still on the field. A gutsy call from Dallas already. First quarter of action, and they're going for it already. Maybe trying to see if they can get the Aztecs to jump off sides. And that is exactly what they were trying to do. Mexico City stays home, and Dallas burns an early timeout. We'll now see what Dallas wants to do this time. I would expect they'd send out Manuel onto the field. And that is exactly what they are doing. The hold will be from about the 28-yard line. So a 44 or 45-yard field goal here for Manuel. Low snap, Kick is up and away. Mexico City almost got there, and it is good. Excuse me, a 39-yard field goal. My math was off also. Manuel puts the first points on the board in this second game of action. You are watching the SFL playoffs live on YouTube. Brought to you by DaxStats. Dallas will send it off to Mexico City. And this will be the final play in the first quarter as Chris Davis able to sneak it out to the left-hand side, his right-hand side, excuse me. Out to about the 35 or 36-yard line. Decent field position for Mexico City when this second quarter starts up. 3-0 Dallas. What can Matt Wilson do when they come back on offense? We will see. Live from Mullenex Oil Field. Matt Wilson with two backs in the backfield with him. He plays a short pass over the middle, excuse me, only for about a yard. Isaac Perez with the catch. They'll give him a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Three wideouts for Matt Wilson and company. Over to the left-hand side, caught, spin move, Richard Montague, close to first down yardage. He'll be about a yard or two shy. As it'll be 3rd down and short for the Aztecs. Montague, as you see up there, scored 1 of 3 offensive touchdowns for the Aztecs the last time that they played this Ruffnecks team. Third down and 1 for Wilson. Deep pass over to the right-hand side, tipped away. Great defense on the play by Richie Williams, able to bat the ball down in one-on-one coverage. And Mexico City will have to punt once again. Great defense so far out of this Roughneck squad. This pass defense for the Roughnecks, no joke, ranked number 6 in the SFL in yards per game. They only allow about 257 as Robert Dobbs fields it at about the 16-yard line. He'll make it out to maybe the 17 as Dallas will take over once again. Macc Wavy Jr. with 2 backs in the backfield. He'll be under center with 3 wideouts. He'll pass. Deep over the middle, tipped away. He was looking for Jonathan Concord out there, not able to reel in the catch as that was good defense by Mexico City. Carlo Montero out there in defense. As we get a look at Concord's numbers, modest yardage, even though he's been thrown to 6 times on the evening. Same formation for Wavy, short drop this time, slings it over to the right, that's caught. Davius Reed with the catch. We'll give him a net gain of 5. As we get a look at Macc Wavy Jr., who threw 62 times against Mexico City when they were down in Mexico the last time. A huge number as he throws over to the left-hand side, intended for Concord once again. Just over his outstretched hands. And the Mexico City defense holds once again. Dallas will have to punt. So back and forth we go. Lots of punting early on in this ball game. Once again, guys, feel free to tweet out to Simulation FL, at Simulation FL, at Eric_Vinson. Include the hashtag SFL Playoffs, and I will give you a shout out. As Chris Davis fields the punt and brings it out to just shy of the 40-yard line, as he's a little slow to get up. Matt Wilson will take over once again, trying desperately to get some points on the board. As I mentioned, the last time these two teams played, it was back and forth and back and forth. But it was scoring the last time, not punting. A much more defensive struggle so far, as the ball is batted down. Wavy bats down the ball as Wilson was looking for a receiver over on the right-hand side. Great defensive play once again by the Ruffnecks.
Let's go.
Two backs in the backfield with Wilson. He'll have three wide receivers, 4 down linemen and 3 backers for Dallas. Wilson takes the low snap over to the right-hand side, caught by Barrett. Short gain as he steps out of bounds. Wavy was in coverage out there once again. We've got a great ball game for you as we get a look at K.L. Barrett up there at the top right-hand screen. Great graphics from our SFL headquarters. Barrett is one of the more popular receivers on this Mexico City squad, but Richard Montague is able to get the first down yardage.
First down, Savages.
Sidearm pass over the middle by Wilson.
First and 10.
And Matt Wilson will come to the line under center as Dallas loads up the box. Hand off to Ray Bentley, who goes nowhere. T. Cabell and company in on the stop. Loss of 2 or 3 on the play. 2nd and 13 after the big stop by Cabell. Pass by Wilson. Over the middle, caught for first down yardage once again. That's K.L. Barrett. He's been thrown to plenty of times, but only able to reel in 3 of the 7 passes thrown his way. As he runs a little slant route right in front of McDaniel Sr., who makes the stop. And Mexico City is finally starting to move the ball pretty well. From the 34-yard line, Wilson with 3 wide receivers towards the top of the screen. Bentley is in the backfield. He will get the handoff. Bentley will barely make it up to the line of scrimmage, if that. That defensive line said, no, sir, not this time. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10 for the Aztecs. A 4-3 look for this Dallas defense. Wilson is under center. He will pass over to his left. Caught. K.L. Barrett able to sneak in front of the first down marker, I believe, with some nifty moves. They will mark him just shy of first down yardage, 3rd and inches. But a great effort by Barrett on the catch. Gets the Aztecs close to a first down. Dallas expecting a run, and it will be a run. This time it's going to be a first down, though. Ray Bentley able to get just enough up the middle for a first down. As we get a look at his numbers on the season, a modest 584 rushing yards. as Wilson will pass over to the right-hand side. One-on-one coverage caught by Barrett. Barrett spins away, able to get down to the 10-yard line inside the SFL red zone. First down. And a great pass by Wilson, able to get it over the outstretched fingers of the defender. Barrett able to make the catch and get within the 10-yard line and set up a first and goal for his Aztecs.
First and goal.
Ray Bentley ranks number 11 in the SFL, and that was actually 984 rushing yards. Pass over to the right-hand side, into double coverage, tipped away. Intended for Barrett once again. That'll bring up second and goal. Clock stopped with 5 minutes, 22 seconds left in this first half of play. This is the second game of our quadruple header of SFL playoff action live on YouTube. Wilson to pass over the left-hand side, has a man! Down to the 2-yard line, and they'll run no huddle once again. Chris Davis with the catch brings them down to the 2-yard line, and Wilson is trying to catch the Dallas defense off guard. Taking his time, short drop, pump fakes over the middle, incomplete, but there is a penalty marker on the play. AJ Lacoste out there in coverage, but we'll see what the penalty is. And they're going to call defensive pass interference, which will give the Aztecs a first down. I believe that was Wavy that was the guilty party out there. So Mexico City will line up once again. Excuse me, it's going to be third and goal. No, excuse me, first and goal. I was right. Sorry. 4 wide receivers, 3 bunched at the top. Ray Bentley just waltzes into the end zone. Touchdown, Mexico City. The Red Sea parted, and Bentley just said, okay, I'll walk right in. Thank you. Easy play for the Aztec touchdown.
Number 16 is back for the point after. Number 15 on the hold.
Batutista is going to line up for the extra point. Batistuta, excuse me. And his unique kicking style knocks through the extra point. From Dallas, we have a 7-3 ball game in favor of the visiting Aztecs. Ray Bentley able to walk into the end zone. You're watching the SFL playoffs on YouTube. Brought to you by Dak Stats. Mexico City kicks away at Dobbs, who fields it inside his own 5. Brings it up to the middle of the field, out to about the 25, maybe the 26-yard line. And that's where Dallas will take over with 5:05 left to play in this first half.
First and 10 from Will Weiler, 26 yards.
4 wide receivers for Macc Wavy. Macc Wavy Jr. will pass. He slings it over the middle. That's bobbled and falls helplessly to the turf. Intended for the generic wide receiver, number 17 out there. Could not bring it in. Speaking of which, if you guys are interested in joining the SFL, please head to our website, simulationfl.com. All the information for joining and signing up and being a star is right there for you. Owners are now looking for a next season, as Wavy Jr. passes into triple coverage, somehow caught at the 44-yard line. What a catch by Prince Escobar. An unbelievable play as Macc Wavy Jr. took a chance there with Aaron Arrington, Carlo Montero, and Afulabi all out there. And he somehow comes down with the catch. First down, Dallas. Hand off to Mike Davis. He's been quiet today. Only a couple yards up the middle there as we get a look at the two running backs. Both have been extremely quiet, but neither of these teams are big on the rushing attack. Ray Bentley, the only touchdown scored today, as he only has 10 yards rushing, but the only touchdown. We have 40 viewers right now, guys. 40, that's a great number. Make sure that we're mashing that thumbs up button. It helps the league out and able to help us out in our future endeavors. Great to have each and every one of you along. Macc Wavy Jr. is going to have 5 wide receivers. He will pass over to his left. I don't believe that he got his feet in bounds. That was intended for Concord. He actually did manage to get the catch. Either way, short of the first down marker. And that'll bring up 4th and 2. Hojo in his punting unit out on the field, ready to kick it back to this Aztec squad. Good snap, kick is away. Mexico City doesn't come after it this time. Chris Davis fields it just outside of his 10-yard line, able to bring it up the field for a gain of 5 or 6. I believe they'll mark him down at about the 17. And that's where Mexico City is going to take over once again. Matt Wilson has been throwing dimes out here today. 3 wideouts with Bentley in the backfield. Bentley gets the handoff. He gets thumped right at the line of scrimmage. Actually, a couple yards past it. He'll pick up a gain of 3 on the play. Second down. This rushing attack for Mexico City ranks near the bottom of the league, number 11, only averaging about almost 82 yards a game. Second down, Wilson in trouble and he goes down. Sacked on the play by T. Cabell. A huge play by the goal defensive end. A nifty little spin move gets him into the backfield as he nets number 13 on the year. Dallas fans are on their feet for this 3rd and 11. Wilson over the middle, caught for first down yardage, Richard Montague. And that is inexcusable for this Dallas defense as they had them dead to rights, deep in their own territory, and Richard Montague just goes free here. Wavy was in coverage. LaShaw eventually brought him down, but not before he's able to get the first down. 2 minutes left to go in the first half. What more will Montague do on this drive? Let's find out as we reset for these final 2 minutes of the half. Three wide receivers for Matt Wilson. He will pass once again over to his left. Got a man. I believe they will mark that incomplete as Chris Davis was the intended receiver. And that will be 2nd and 10 now. As T. Cabell gets reset in front of the tight end, Isaac Perez, who has been quiet today. Wilson will throw yet again. Over the middle, picked off. That's Troy LaShaw again, number 16 on the year, the SFL's leading interceptor. And he shows you why he's the candidate for defensive MVP and possibly the MVP of the league. Reads it the whole way and is able to pick off the pass with ease. And that is just what this Dallas offense needed, an opportunity to put points on the board. Minute 51 left to play in the first half. Macc Wavy Jr. is under center. He will pass. Short drop over to his left. Caught. Concord is able to slip out of the tackle from Aaron Arrington and step out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and 5. A huge play by LaShaw. It sets up the Ruffnecks with decent field position. Hopefully they can get some points on the board. Two backs in the backfield with 3 wide receivers for Wavy Jr., who is under center. He will pass once again, deep over the left-hand side. Swatted down. Carlo Montero, out there on coverage. And is able to knock the ball away from, I believe that was Concord. Third and 5 for Dallas. Same formation for Wavy Jr. We'll see what he can do with it this time. Over to the right-hand side. This time it's caught. Davius Reed, and I don't think that he got the necessary yardage. And they are going to mark him just short. 4th and inches for the Dallas Ruffnecks. Excuse me. They will leave the offense out on the field. We'll see if they just want to get the Aztecs to jump again. They will not. Instead, he's going to pass. Wavy Jr. has a man. Caught. First down. They convert the 4th down. Out to the 36-yard line. Another pass. First down yardage once again. Wavy Jr. dropping dimes on this drive. Another catch from Davius Reed. To the 22-yard line. Wavy Jr. deep over the left. Caught! Touchdown! Jonathan Concord with the touchdown. And that puts the Ruffnecks out in the front. My voice just went 20 octaves higher after watching that insane catch in double coverage. Aaron Arrington had that play. Not able to come down with the pick, and instead the hometown Ruffneck fans are celebrating the huge touchdown. Manuel is going to line up for the extra point to make this a 3-point lead. And the extra point is converted. This is the SFL Playoffs live on YouTube. From Dallas, Texas, Macc Wavy Jr. tossing dimes, shredding the Aztec defense. Second of 4 games on the lineup for today, brought to you by DaxStats. Manuel will kick it away to the Aztecs, who have 3 timeouts and 41 seconds left to work with, as Chris Davis fields it up the middle. It gets stood up at about the 30-yard line. They'll probably mark him at about the 31. 36 seconds left to go in this first half of play. We'll see what Matt Wilson and company want to do here. Once again, they do have all 3 timeouts. Matt Wilson will swing it out. No one covering Ray Bentley as he gets first down yardage and more. He gets knocked out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Both quarterbacks slinging it around today, as Matt Wilson with the only mistake so far. A one-handed grab by Bentley as he comes out of the backfield. No one was covering him. And he's able to sidestep out of bounds and stop the clock with 30 seconds exactly remaining.
First and 10. Ball at the 25-yard line.
Wilson has 3 wide receivers with Bentley in the backfield. Wilson to pass. Deep drop. Over the middle. Caught. First down, and they'll call a timeout. Inside the 30, down to the 28 is K.L. Barrett. What a pass by Matt Wilson. And what an even better catch by Barrett, as Julius O'Neal was in coverage, ready to hit him right in the mouth. Mexico City with 2 timeouts remaining and 25 seconds left to go from the 28-yard line of Dallas. Wilson will pass again, has time, over the middle, caught, down to the 20-yard line. That's where they'll burn another timeout. Isaac Perez with the catch. Mexico City will have 1 remaining. 20 seconds left to go in the half. Can Mexico City retake the lead? 2nd and 2 from just inside the 20-yard line in the SFL red zone. Wilson is going to be in trouble. He's going to be sacked. Brought down on the play for a huge loss. And they cannot burn their last time out here. They have to reset and maybe get one more play off. He does. Over the middle. Caught for first down yardage. They will spend their final timeout with 3 seconds left to go. And Mexico City will see if they can tie the game on the leg of Batistuta. A great play over the middle of the field to get themselves securely within field goal range. Two seconds left to go in the half. And Mexico City will line up to tie this up. Hold will be from the 22. Batistuta kicks it away, and it is good. From 32 yards, KJ Batistuta ties the game at 10 apiece.
The end of the second quarter.
That brings us to the end of the first half. 10-all from Mullenex Oil Field. You're watching the SFL playoffs on YouTube, brought to you by Aztecs. And both teams trotting back out on the field, getting you ready for this third quarter of action. K.L. Barrett has been hot today, as the Dallas Ruffnecks will get ready to receive this second half kickoff. Batistuta kicks it away to Robert Dobbs, who fields it from his own goal line. Able to find some blockers, brings it out to the 27-yard line, and that's where Dallas is going to take over. Once again, my name is Eric Vinson. Contrary to popular belief, I do have a manly voice. That touchdown play made my voice go up about 30 different octaves. 3 wide receivers for Macc Wavy Jr. with 2 backs in the backfield. He has time. He will throw it over the middle. Caught. 9-yard gain over the middle of the field. That's Davius Reed once again. Davius Reed and K.L. Barrett have been the 2 hot wide receivers for both squads so far today. Wavy Jr. gets set once again, same formation as before. This time it'll be a handoff to Mike Davis. Mike Davis gets stuck in the backfield by the backers. One of the backers from Mexico City able to sneak into the backfield. Cabrera able to make the stop. Loss of about 1 or 2 brings up a 3rd down and short for the Ruffnecks. Wavy Jr. with a short drop, zings it over the middle, caught, 1st down yardage. And that was Prince Escobar this time. Usually Davius Reed likes to work from the slot. This time it's Escobar with the gutsy catch over the middle. As we get a look at Macc Wavy Jr.'s career numbers in the regular season, completing almost 72% of his passes, Dallas fans on their feet here at Mullenex Oil Field. Wavy Jr. will pass once again over to the right-hand side. Did they mark that as a catch? I think he got his foot in. They did mark that as a catch. 2nd and 5. Toe drag swag from Davius Reed. Able to net him a gain of 5. Look at that quarterback rating. 107.2 on the day for Macc Wavy Jr. as he's thrown a touchdown pass on top of it. Short drop, has time, over the middle, caught. We'll see if they give him 1st down yardage. That's Reed once again. And they will mark him just shy as we get a look at Reed's numbers. Mr. Consistent. 7 touchdowns this season. 15th in the league in receptions per game. Over to the right-hand side, wide open, caught. Thumped down at about the 30-yard line. That is Reed, and he is not getting up. He took a shot on the play after he made that catch. And we'll try and see what happened on the play. A diving stop by Christoph Montero knocks Reed out of the game for the time being. Hopefully he is able to get back into action. As this offense will surely miss him. Most touchdown catches on the team with 7 this year. Macc Wavy Jr. able to find Jonathan Concord on the play that time. 9-yard gain. Stop on the play by Afalabi. Ajamu Afalabi, number 94, is the gold star linebacker for this Aztec team. He has been all over the field so far today. As Mike Davis gets a handoff, has some room on the left-hand side. He's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! Mike Davis finally able to find some room and follows his blockers into the end zone. Dallas takes the lead. The fullback goes up the middle into the second level, and he runs all the way with Mike Davis. And that was just cake for Davis. What a run, and Manuel will line up for the extra point. Manuel able to boot through the extra point. That extends the Dallas lead to 7. Once again, we are live from Dallas, Texas. Macc Wavy Jr. throwing dimes, but it's Mike Davis this time, able to get in the end zone. You're watching the SFL playoffs on YouTube. Brought to you by Aztecs. Manuel has the ball teed up, and he is going to send it off to the Aztecs once again. Chris Davis from about his 10-yard line will bring it up the middle of the field, sidesteps one tackle, not able to get out of the second. He will make it out to the 30-yard line, where Mexico City will take over on offense. And you see Chris Davis line up against A.J. Lacoste out there towards the top of the screen. Matt Wilson under center will hand it off to Bentley. Bentley looked like he had a little bit of room, only able to pick up 2 before being knocked down on the play. You get a look at both running backs today. Neither really far too productive, as Mike Davis is finally starting to pick up. That last touchdown run boosted his numbers quite a bit. But Ray Bentley has not been a factor so far this game, despite the rushing touchdown. Wilson over the middle. That's going to be caught. Chris Davis with a gutsy catch. Gives the Aztecs first down yardage. That was double coverage, and he's thumped down as a result of the catch. Both quarterbacks showing no fear out there today from Dallas. 3 wideouts for Wilson. He has Bentley to his right. Wilson will pass over to his right. That's caught. Barrett with about a 5 or 6 yard gain. Tackle made on the play by Williams.
Let's go.
Second down for the Aztecs from just outside of midfield. Barrett down at the bottom of the screen. Bentley in the backfield with Wilson. Wilson will pass. Over to the left this time. Caught for first down yardage. Chris Davis able to get those toes in there. And sneaks the ball across the line of, across the first down marker. Gives the Aztec a fresh set of downs. Matt Wilson under center, this time a delayed handoff to Ray Bentley. Has some room on the right-hand side, only able to pick up about 3 or 4. Heath McDaniel Sr. out there on the play. Second down and long. T. Cabell with 2 sacks to his name this afternoon. Total of 4 tackles. We'll see if he can get sack number 3 as Wilson changes the play at the line of scrimmage. He's got 3 wide receivers bunched at the top of the screen. Drops back to pass. Toe drag swag. Caught. Chris Davis able to keep his feet in bounds. Minimal gain, but still a pretty catch. 41 viewers right now, 35 thumbs up. I'm digging it. I love it. Let's get some more likes out there, though, guys. Isaac Perez with the catch for first down yardage. AJ Lacoste knocks him down, but not before he crosses that first down marker. Aztecs moving the ball down the field with ease. Matt Wilson with almost 12,000 career passing yards. 87 touchdowns, and 4th in pass efficiency ranking career. Ray Bentley, no one covering him out there, but Wavy able to make a quick recovery. Knocks him down. As we get a look at the update for Davius Reed, he will not return to the game. A fractured arm will keep him out for the rest of this ball game. So Dallas will have to find someone else to pick up the slack. Next man up. Matt Wilson to pass. Deep over the middle, that's caught. K.L. Barrett brings it inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, Aztecs. Matt Wilson with another dime, sneaking it in between, 3 different defenders. First and goal from, I believe, the 6-yard line. Three wideouts for Mexico City, trying to tie the ball game up with just inside 4 minutes left to play in the third. Over to the right-hand side. Is that caught? It is! Touchdown! Mexico City, K.O. Barrett once again. Toe drag swag for the TD. What an insane catch by K.L. Barrett. Able to keep his feet in bounds and score the potential game-tying touchdown. Batistuta, his unique kicking formation once again nets an extra point. We are knotted up at 17 from Dallas. K.L. Barrett drags his feet in the back of the corner of the end zone, and that knots things up at 17. You are watching the SFL Playoffs live on YouTube. Brought to you by DaxStats. Dobbs will field it at his goal line, bring it up the middle. He eventually gets dragged down at the 25-yard line by Mexico City. And once again, Macc Wavy Jr. will come out and see what he can do with this Ruffnecks offense. If you're just joining us, Davius Reed has been knocked out of the game due to injury. A fractured arm will not enable him to return. Wavy Jr. to pass. Over to the right-hand side. Batted down. Great play on defense by Christoph Montero. Looking for, I believe, Dobbs out there on the right-hand side. And Andy Hamilton, you are correct, sir. That could have easily been a pick six. Robert Dobbs is going to get some extra reps with Reed out of the lineup. Second down and 10. Handoff to Mike Davis, who has some room up the middle. Spin move, able to get out to the 32-yard line. And looks like we have an injured Aztec. Oh, no, that's Afalabi. Ajamu Afalabi is down on the field. Not entirely sure what happened on the play. We'll have to get a look. Oh, it looks like it was a low block. Just kind of got caught up with the fullback. And Ajamu Afalabi, a huge presence in the game last time in week 3. We will wish him a speedy recovery and get back out on the field. Wavy Jr. to pass, has a man, first down yardage. Robert Dobbs starting to get on the stat sheet. Able to make the first down catch. A 17-tie ball game between the Ruffnecks and the Aztecs. Wavy Jr. threw for 62 times the last time these two teams met, and it was a 3-point victory for Dallas. As Mike Davis is only able to get back up to the line of scrimmage, Lopez able to knock him down for no gain. As we creep inside of 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter, second down for Wavy Jr., who passes over the middle, caught. What a catch. In double coverage was Jonathan Concord, and he's able to come down with the big play. As we get a look at Wavy Jr., who had plenty of time, throws a tight spiral just past the outstretched arms of Carlo Montero. And that brings up a fresh set of downs for the Ruffnecks. So the loss of Davis Reed not quite making its presence felt on this offense for Dallas, as Wavy Jr. slings it out over to Davis. Davis has some room, spin move out to the 28-yard line, excuse me, the 32-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8. Second and short as Aaron Arrington makes the stop on the play.
Second and 2.
As we get a look at him lining up against Jonathan Concord down there at the bottom of the screen. Second and short for Wavy Jr. Deep pass over the middle, intercepted. It was intercepted by Pablo Zamora, able to bring it out to just past the 20-yard line, and Mexico City makes a big defensive play. An easy pick by Pablo Zamora, just steps right in front of the diving attempt. And could we have 2 away wins to start off the SFL playoffs? Third in the SFL in interceptions. That is 10th on the year. And Matt Wilson will try and take the lead for his Aztecs. He hands off to Bentley. Bentley puts his head down, able to get close to first down yardage, 8 or 9 yards at least. And that put a little pep in his step, that interception, that is. As we get a look at Bentley, who is hopping around. 984 rushing yards this season. A modest number compared to the 2,000 and change from Marcus Allen Post. Ray Bentley able to get the first down yardage. This offensive line finally starting to create some holes for him. And the rushing game, if they would add that to the passing attack, as we get a look at Barrett's numbers, he's been insane today. 130 yards, averaging a first down each catch. As Wilson throws it again over to the right-hand side, that's incomplete. And Ajamu Afalabi has a sore ankle. He may return to action. We will have to see following the next defensive play.
2nd and 10.
3 wide receivers bunched at the bottom of the screen for Wilson. Hands it off to Bentley again. This time Bentley goes nowhere. Stopped in the backfield by big number 79 on that defensive line. And Ray Bentley instead loses yards on the play. Dallas crowd on their feet chanting defense, defense. as we creep inside of 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Third down and long for Mexico City. Wilson, deep pass over to the left. That's incomplete. The hit from Wavy was able to jar the ball loose from Perez. And the interception by Zamora proves fruitless for the Mexico City Aztecs, as Lopez will come back out onto the field to punt the ball. Dallas will set up a return for Dobbs, who fields it at the 25, spin move, able to get about 5 or 6 yards on the return out to about the 31-yard line. We'll have time for one final play in the third quarter before we flip sides of the field.
Let's go.
Again, if you're just joining us, I know we're mentioning it in the chat, Queen City able to pull out a 3-point victory on the road against Sioux Falls in South Dakota. Could we have 2 away wins to start off SFL playoff action? Mexico City looks like they have the momentum as Wavy hands it off to Mike Davis, who somehow sneaks through the line of scrimmage and picks up a gain of 4 or 5. And that will be the end of the third quarter. From Mullenex Oil Field, we have a tie ball game. Entering the fourth quarter of play, both teams with a score of 17. Davis Reed has been knocked out of the game. Who will step up and take over? Let's find out. You're watching the SFL Playoffs live on YouTube, brought to you by Stats. Macc Wavy Jr. under center with 2 backs behind him. A short drop deep over the middle, that's caught. Spin move out of another tackler. He's got first down yardage. Jonathan Concord into Aztec territory. The Gold Star wide receiver making an impressive catch and spin move to avoid the first tackler, which looks like it was Carlo Montero. Finally brought down, but not before a huge gain. From the 47-yard line of Mexico City, first down for Wavy Jr. and company. He will pass once again, avoids the pressure, zings it over to Mike Davis, who just ducks out of bounds. Both quarterbacks with nearly identical numbers today. Both have been fearless, zinging the ball all over the field. Both teams with modest rushing attacks as well. Neither running back has cracked the 100-yard mark. Macc Wavy Jr. deep over the middle, caught. First down yardage, I believe that's Robert Dobbs with the catch. A great pass. Just as I'm saying, he's been fearless all day. That is Robert Dobbs stepping up and taking the reps from an injured Davis Reed. First down for Dallas. 4 wide receivers for Macc Wavy Jr. under center, who will pass once again. Has time over the left-hand side. Caught. Keeps his feet in bounds and ducks out of bounds. Actually, he's hit out of bounds. And that's once again Robert Dobbs. The kick returner extraordinaire making his presence felt on offense, as he gets knocked out of bounds at the 8-yard line. First and goal for Dallas. Once again, 3 wide receivers for Wavy, who will pass once again. Has a man over the middle. He'll get thumped down at about the 2-yard line. Jonathan Concord out there with the catch. Not able to make it into the end zone, though. That'll bring up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Mexico City looked to have taken the momentum from the Ruffnecks, but Wavy Jr. has thrown a couple great passes on this drive. as he hands it off to Davis, who rolls it into the end zone for a touchdown. Mike Davis chucks the ball over the goalposts as he gives his team a 6-point lead. Second rushing touchdown on the day for Mike Davis, and this one was an easy one. Manuel will line up for the extra point to give the Ruffnecks a 7-point lead. "43 watching our YouTube broadcast right now, 36 likes as Manuel boots through the extra point. It's a 7-point ball game in favor of the hometown Ruffnecks, 24-17. As Mike Davis was just able to waltz into the end zone. You're watching the SFL Playoffs on YouTube. Brought to you by DAC Stats. Macc Wavy Jr. has made his presence felt on this Mexico City defense. What can Matt Wilson do now as they kick the ball away back to Mexico City? Chris Davis from just outside his 10. Spin move up the middle. Crosses the 30-yard line out to the 32. And that's where Mexico City will take over. Once again, if anyone is wanting to join our fraternity of men and ladies, please join by visiting simulationfl.com as Ray Bentley gets a huge handoff up the middle for first down yardage, dragging tacklers, crossing the first down marker. Finally brought down after a gain of 12. Once again, visit simulationfl.com. All the information is out there for you. Owners will be looking for active users to join their squads. We have 2 more SFL games ready to go once we conclude here in Dallas. Your Commissioner Cameron Irvine and Dallas owner Stephen Mullenex will be on the call for the final 2 playoff games this evening. Kickoff scheduled for 5 Eastern, 4 Central, and then 7 Eastern, 6 Central.
Second and 2 from the Savage.
Matt Wilson has a second down and 2 from just inside Dallas territory. He zings it over the middle. I don't know if he got his feet in bounds. Looks like Chris Davis believes he got the catch. The referees do as well. As we get another look here, perfectly run out route. Toe drag swag, keeps his feet in bounds. And Davis is able to get first down yardage for the Aztecs.
First and 10 from
Matt Wilson comes up to the line of scrimmage. He'll be under center with 4 wideouts. Ray Bentley in the backfield, who possibly drives a Bentley. He'll be sacked on the play. Matt Wilson slugged down by the defensive front. I thought that was T. Cabell. That's J.J. Wavy, who just bum rushes the center and is able to get to Wilson pretty quick. J.J. Wavy gets set down in the line of scrimmage along with T. Cabell and company. Matt Wilson will hand it off to Ray Bentley this time, who gets stood up just as he passes the line of scrimmage. So that'll be a 3rd and long for Mexico City as we creep inside of the 7-minute mark left in the ballgame. This will be a lengthy field goal from this spot, so Mexico City will have to do their best to get some positive yardage and secure field goal position. Deep pass over the middle, a diving attempt, knocked down on the play is K.L. Barrett not able to hold on. And Richie Williams, I believe, was out there on the hit. He was in coverage. No, excuse me, that was Troy LaShaw with a huge hit to prevent Barrett from coming down with that ball. So outside of field goal range, Mexico City is going to be forced to punt. Lopez will try and pin Dallas back deep. He's done it once before. Using a pitching wedge and knocking it just inside of the 1 yard line. This time, though, special teams not able to secure the ball before it crosses the plane into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. We'll bring it out to the 20. I'm not sure if that was a drop like Des Bryant had. Des Bryant actually had the catch. Just saying. First down for Dallas from the 20-yard line. Macc Wavy Jr. short drop over the middle, caught wide open. Slugged down on the play was Escobar. Zamora was the one who made the stop. And Prince Escobar makes a great catch over the middle of the field. Macc Wavy Jr. is out for blood already with a 7-point lead and trying to build on it. 3 wideouts with 2 running backs. Short drop, zings it over to the left-hand side. That's caught. Minimal gain.
On the reception, number 26 with the tackle.
Thumped down on the play. Believe was Zamora. Could have been one of the generic cornerbacks out there as well.
2nd and 6.
So a 4-yard gain sets up a 2nd down and 6 for Dallas. Lining up at the 42-yard line. They snap the ball to Wavy. Wavy avoids the pressure, zings it over to the left, just past the line of scrimmage. That was Escobar with the catch. Very minimal gain. They'll give him a gain of 2, I believe. And that'll be 3rd and 4. Wavy Jr. under center on 3rd down. He zings it over to Mike Davis, who spins out of 1 tackle. Al-Falabi comes back into the game from that sore ankle and makes the play on Davis, preventing him from getting the 1st down yardage. 4th down and short for Dallas, and Hojo will come out for the punt. Clock is going to be a factor here for Mexico City as Hojo kicks the ball away. Chris Davis fields it from just inside the 15, able to bring it out to about the 20-yard line. And that's where Mexico City will take over, down 7. The clock will be a factor as we have just over 4 minutes to play, remaining in regulation. Mexico City trying to tie this thing up. Wilson will have 3 wide receivers and Bentley in the backfield. He will pass over to the right-hand side, somehow caught by Perez. As we get a look at both of the quarterbacks' numbers, Macc Wavy Jr. tossing over 300 yards. Matt Wilson right behind him at 280. Somehow snuck it past the defenders, and Perez makes the great catch. Wavy was out there in coverage. Three wide receivers bunched towards the bottom of the screen, 1 towards the top. Bentley will get the handoff from the backfield. He gets thumped at the line of scrimmage. Mexico City's going to go no huddle here, try and catch the defense off guard. McDaniel Sr. was out there on the stop. Wilson to pass, deep over the middle, batted down. Could have been picked off by Lacoste if he had showed a little bit more effort on the play.
but he hesitated and let it fall harmlessly to the turf. Perez was the one that was in the intended receiver, excuse me. Heath McDaniel Sr. in his rookie season, 89 tackles, which is a huge amount. And Heath McDaniel Jr. obviously plays for the Carolina Skyhawks, who we will see later on. Jump off sides by Dallas, free play for Mexico City, as they are able to get out just shy of the first down yardage, catch by Davis. So Mexico City will probably decline the penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, number 94. Defense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
And instead, they'll actually accept the penalty, which makes sense because it was a 3rd down. Gives them a redo on the play, 3rd and 5. .338 remaining in regulation. Mexico City down 7, trying to tie the ball game up. Wilson will pass. He's got time. Defense closing in around him. Somehow gets it out to Perez, who makes the catch for the first down. A gutsy move by Wilson to stand and linger in the pocket, even though he was collapsing around him.
Let's go.
And Perez makes the first down catch, moving into Dallas Roughneck territory. Wilson with a deep drop this time. Deep pass over the left-hand side that's picked off. I believe there was LaShaw with another pick, his 17th on the year. What a catch by Troy LaShaw. And it is going to be tough sledding here for Mexico City from here on out. Dallas is just going to want to try and chew some clock as they have the upper hand. Hand off to Mike Davis. Mike Davis goes up the middle, dragging tacklers as he goes. Gets about a 4 or 5 yard gain as the clock ticks within 3 minutes. Got some folks in the chat chanting MVP for LaShaw. Macc Wavy Jr. prodding for his teammates to get the prestigious award. 3 wide receivers bunched towards the top of the screen, 1 at the bottom. Wavy Jr. is under center. Mike Davis is in the backfield. He'll get the handoff. Maybe a yard, as he's not averaging a whole lot on the ground today. But at this point, the clock continues to tick, which is all that Dallas wants. They just want to get out of here with a victory. And we are going to get to the 2-minute warning here, folks. 2 minutes left to go from Mullenex Oil Field here in the heart of Texas. Will Dallas hold on and able to pull out a victory? Or does Pablo Zamora have something to say about it? You're watching the SFL Playoffs live on YouTube, brought to you by DaxStats. 2 minutes left to go. 3rd and 5 for Dallas. Handoff for Davis, who avoids a tackle, able to get across the first down for first down yardage, and Mexico City has to burn a timeout. The Aztecs had an opportunity to get the ball back if they were just able to prevent Davis from getting that first down. Big number 99 was not able to bring him down, and Davis secures the first down yardage, forcing Mexico City to use their first timeout. Minute 56 left to go in the ball game. Dallas with a fresh set of downs. Mexico City can only stop the clock 2 more times. Wavy Jr. with a handoff to Davis. Davis goes nowhere. Stop made by Afalabi. And they burn yet another timeout, Mexico City does. Only a couple seconds tick off the clock. 2nd down and 10 for the Ruffnecks. Wavy Jr. will hand it off to Davis yet again. Davis dragging tacklers through the line of scrimmage and more. He eventually gets thumped down after he breaks out of his initial tackle. A gain of 9 on the play. Mexico City burns their final timeout. Mexico City has to get a stop here, otherwise the ball game is going to be over. Wavy Jr. under center, hands it off to Davis. Davis gets stood up at the line of scrimmage. Ajamu Afalabi with a huge play. And that will keep Mexico City alive in this ball game. Clock continues to tick. Mexico City has no ability to stop it. But it looks like the Ruffnecks are going to kick the ball back to the Aztecs and give them one last opportunity to seal the deal. Tie the ball game, send it into overtime. Mexico City coming after it, does not get there. Chris Davis will field it just outside of the 15-yard line. He'll get slugged down at the 17 by the special teams of Dallas. So with just under a minute left to play in the ball game, Matt Wilson will get one final opportunity to tie the ball game and send it into overtime.
First and 10 from the Savages, 20-yard.
What will T. Cabell have to say about that? Matt Wilson comes up to the line of scrimmage. He will be under center. Wilson over the middle, short pass, that's caught. K.L. Barrett fighting for extra yardage, needs to go down, killing precious time. As Mexico City goes no huddle, clock continuing to tick. Wilson with a short drop, he gets sacked on the play. That's not doing anyone any favors as the Dallas defense continues to flex their muscles today. Wilson with a deep drop. Deep pass over the middle of the field, tipped away. He was looking for Chris Davis, might have actually had him. But the Dallas secondary knocks it down. That might have actually been Troy LaShaw with another huge play. And this is your ball game right here, folks. 4th down and long for Mexico City. Wilson under center with 3 wideouts. Short drop, has time. Instead, he gets out of the sack, throws it over to the right-hand side, has first down yardage and more. Chris Davis making a huge play to keep his Aztecs in the ball game. I thought that Matt Wilson was dead to rights. Escapes it similarly to an Eli Manning. And he finds Chris Davis over to the right-hand side of the field for first down yardage. 19 seconds left to go in the ball game. Just when you thought that Mexico City's backs were against the wall, they come out with a huge play. Still in their own territory, Mexico City needs to come up with a huge chunk of yardage. Wilson, deep pass over the middle, knocked down. Looking for Davis once again, but Troy LaShaw, the playmaker, is able to knock it down. 15 seconds left to go in the ball game. As we get a look once again at Matt Wilson's career numbers. Can he add one more touchdown to that tally? Wilson is changing the play at the line of scrimmage. 15 seconds left to go. Deep pass over to the right. Somehow that's caught for first down yardage. Got to get back up to the line of scrimmage though. Perez makes the huge play And Wilson is going to have to spike it here. He's going to have to spike it. He clocks it with 1 second left to go. And somehow, Mexico City is going to have a Hail Mary chance at tying the ball game. What an unbelievable game. So Wilson is going to line up for a Hail Mary here. We'll see if anyone can come down with it. Nope, no one is going to even get a chance at it. Sacked on the play to end the game. And the Ruffnecks advance. Mexico City goes down. A great ball game by both sides. 24-17 is your final score. And the Ruffnecks come out with a victory. Everyone stay tuned for the next 2 playoff games coming up. Stephen Mullenex will be in a great mood as his Ruffnecks get a victory. He'll be on the call with Cameron Irvine, your commissioner. You're watching the SFL playoffs on YouTube, brought to you by DAC Stats. My name is Eric Vinson, live from Dallas. Peace.